What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, man. Yes, sir. This one gonna be an interesting topic today, man. Yes, sir. Wait till everybody get up in here. I know the faithful's gonna pop in here in a minute. I knew it. I knew it. Tony, first in the building. What's good, player? Hey, Tony, it's funny you the first one in here today, man. This topic today, uh, man, bro, it's this one gonna be deep. It's gonna cut. It's gonna cut. They gonna be mad at me today. Big A ain't here today, y'all. I ain't the leash. I'm off the leash today. Yeah, this one gonna be it might be a little confrontational, not on my end, I'ma just say this, only hit dogs holler. That's all I'ma say. And everything I speak today will be facts and no opinions. Just facts. Data, statistics, and reality. Shogun in the building. That Dre, who that? That Dre or Big A? Who's that? Who I'm talking to? Who I'm talking to? Ain't no cream of the day, Tony. Not a damn drop. You hear me? Not a damn drop. Yep, Dre, you gonna need to hear this one, player. And you gonna understand where this coming from, Dre. Cause I'm dealing with this shit as we speak. Hell, shit, I think all of us are. If you married, you got a baby mama, a wife, a girlfriend. If you deal with a woman that was born after, I say the 1940s, you can relate to the subject of today. Yes, sir. Trying to wait till a little bit more people get in here. But what's good, y'all? Before I start going in, y'all gonna have to excuse. I'm still under the weather, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. I had to mute myself a few times. I ain't trying to be coughing all in everybody's ear and shit. But I'm getting there, y'all. Feeling much better. You know. But yeah, man. Today, hey, look. Let me just put. I'm gonna just put this up on the screen. 'Cause I don't know. Let me ask y'all this. I'm going in. Everybody late. They just come in. They had to catch up. They had to see the recorded one. But what do y'all know, or what have y'all heard about the changes that they're implementing? I don't know if it's supposed to take place. I'm still reading it, researching it, but I don't know the correct date. But I don't know if it's this year or the top of 2026. I'm just go ahead and put this up on the screen. I'm gonna put that up there. The new Section 8, um, I guess qualifications, and I don't know what else. I guess qualifications. Uh, the changes that they're making, right? Qualifications that you must meet and that you must maintain to receive government and state funding when it comes to these Section 8 vouchers. But if y'all heard about that, what do y'all know about that? I just want to see if y'all know something I don't know before I go in. Anybody. Damn, y'all type slow. Anybody heard nothing? I guess nothing. Ain't nobody typing. Um, so basically, I've been doing some research for a while. I say about, well, I mean, overall, it's been over a decade, And you know what? I'm happy you in here, Dre, because you can be my I don't know, my proof of, I don't know. You can vouch, you can validate. That's the word I'm looking for. You can validate these statements that I'm about to make. Drake can tell you that he's heard out of my mouth that this day would come. The day of atonement is upon us. And I've said this on other lives, and said Wigman. Oh, Wingman. I said Wigman. Wingman. I can't even spell this morning. Okay, I got you. I got you, Drake. So, Drake, you can attest that I've been warning women, not just our sisters, but any woman that is receiving government, federal government, and state assistance, that one day a time will come. This is prophecy being fulfilled. Dre told me I'm a prophet. Dre been telling me for years I'm a prophet. And me knowing now what a prophet truly is, it's not somebody, I don't have a direct line to God. Like I can just text him, hey God, so what you gonna do about, this? No. A prophet is a wise man who is able to see the past and how it has affected or caused the present, and can dictate the future based off of uh, patterns, because that's really all it is, right? Patterns. I'm good at noticing patterns. Hold up, what Tony say? Okay, Tony, I think you're right. That's what I'm thinking too, because I did hear something about, but I think so I think all the changes will take full effect in 26. But I think I read that it's some will be implemented this year, before the end of the year. But I think the full change, all the changes that they plan on making, legislation wise, will take effect 2026. Um, but either way, that ain't enough time. You talking? Some of these motherfuckers been on this shit for generations. Um, so I've been warning them for years, over a decade, that this day was coming. Now I wanna make sure I'm gonna do my best to try to keep everything in chronological order. Now, we must go to find the root of where this all started. AQ, salute, salute. I agree. I agree, AQ. I agree. But I don't think they need to be rewritten. I just think we need to follow them. You know, the constitutional laws. But that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation. I'm trying to stay on topic. Lone Wolf, salute, salute. Marcel Shepard, salute. Damn, I ain't know that Marcel. But damn, I mean everybody police at this point. I think if they ain't police, they working with them. They informants. The federal agents. It's crazy out here, but it's been that way. But we just getting hip to it. But so back to the topic at hand, y'all. Um, to get to the root of this, right, where it all stemmed from, right, where it started. I'm gonna go deep. I'm gonna go balls deep. Fuck it. Where it capped was in, I believe it was late 1950s, early 1960s, when they came out with the Welfare Act. That was the play, right? Um, that a certain group of individuals, that was their play, right? To destabilize what was left uh of the so-called, I would say, black community, right? Now I think that was the original intent, honestly. Over the years, over the decades, right? Fast forward to now, I think it transcended across racial lines to where you have every nationality of woman using the system um, in a way that is not only detrimental to themselves, but to their families, right? To their communities and to their nations. Uh, and but if you go back before that, now I said, like I said before, it's going a lot of people gonna be in their feelings, but it is what it is. Tony stupid. Yes, sir, Shogun. COINTELPRO. It is a it's a subgenre, I would say, of COINTELPRO. Um, but you have to go back beyond that, right? That's why I say the psychology of what once you know history, right? Think about. I don't think there's any nation that exists today that wasn't colonized, right? Meaning they weren't conquered by another nation or another group of people, right? And then absorbed into that group of people's ideologies or beliefs or systems, right? So the women of today are the women who chose to submit. So let's say I'm a king. I have a kingdom, right? My kingdom is overthrown by Big A's kingdom, right? He comes in, they crush our ass, they demolish us, right? Kill all the men, they take my village, my castle, my land, everything. What's left over? Because the men go out and fight the wars, right? So if all the men die, there's no one. The men that are there to protect the stronghold, the kingdom, they get killed. So what's left? The women and children. So if the women and children are left, what is there to do with them? Well, hell, we can kill them, we can rape them and make more children, right? We can make the boys slaves. We can sell the girls off as sex slaves or whatever. This is war, and this is what is documented. This is what's done. This is how it goes. So the women of today are the women who chose not to die with their men, with their families, with their children, with their people. They're descendants of the women who chose to stay alive. Now, I'm not faulting them for doing what they did, right? It is what it is. But the ones that were for their people and loved their men and loved their children, they not like you might as well kill me too, motherfucker. Hell no. They died with us. So the ones that were left were the ones who was like, man, fuck that shit. Okay, I'll be your wife, or I clean your drawers, or I cook your food, I give you babies. Just don't kill me. You see where I'm going, Shogun? I mean, Dre? They're descendants of those women. Now, to double down on that, you don't have to agree with what I'm saying. It's documented. Look it up. The women of today are the descendants of those women. Now, fast forward to, now this is like, you can say 14th century up to like the 1800s, whatever, right? So fast forward to 1900s, right? It is deeper than that, AQ. I ain't going that deep. I only got hours. I'm trying to go back and then kind of bring it to the forefront at 2025. Now, fast forward to the 1950s, 60s when they came out with the Welfare Act. Now, mind you, these the same descendants of the same women. Not saying that of those in this generation aren't soldiers, aren't warriors, aren't ready to die for their people. I'm not saying that that doesn't exist, but the majority have that same spirit and that same mentality of their foremothers. Right? Now, Welfare Act gets implemented. What was the number one requirement to receive the benefits through the Welfare Act? There could not be an able-bodied man, adult male, over the age of 18 in your household if you want to receive these benefits. Which means if you have an able-bodied man in your household, he can't be there in order for you to receive the benefit. So any woman that didn't have a man, because how do you, but this is the strange part that I notice nobody talks about. How do you have 3-4 children that you need assistance with raising, right? Or taking care of, but you're not asexual? Last I checked, human beings, it takes 2 to make a baby, right? Male and female. Takes 2. But you just a single mom with 4 children. Where the daddies? So what has happened is they've used the women to destroy not only the men, but also the family unit. You replaced a man with a benefit, which, and it's really crazy because when you really think about it, you really do the math, you're really getting less than you would be getting if you were trying to work with a man in a family unit and everybody working together. You're actually getting less. There's certain things that the government can't give you and won't give you. A welfare check won't protect you if somebody run up in your house. A welfare check can't change a tire if you have a blowout on the highway. Right, Tony. I know, Tony, but I'm just using, I ain't trying to go into detail. I only got an hour. I ain't trying to go too deep. Now, fast forward to the day. What we're seeing in real time is basically cancel that bitch out, buy another one. That's basically what we're seeing. There is no longer a need, right? They don't need it because the women have done their job and they've done it well. Your sons are homosexuals or they're weak, effeminate men. Your daughters are masculine, disagreeable, disrespectful, whores, or either business-minded masculine women. Either way, it serves the corporations. It serves the agenda. Either way, or she a hoe, that benefits us, right? Because that still destroys the family unit. Anything that comes out of that uterus is screwed. Oh, she's masculine? Okay, it still serves us. She's gonna work for one of our corporations. She's gonna make us money, right? If she has children, she's gonna y'all push them to go to school, to one of our institutions, right? Get a formal education, join what a sorority, right? Get a good government job or get a job, or even if she start a business, it's still it benefits the system. So job well done. Now fast forward to 2025, they don't need you anymore. You've done your job. So there's no need for Section 8. There's no need for the Welfare Act. There's no need for none of this shit. We don't need you anymore. You've done what we needed you to do, and you did it so well. So well. You went above and beyond. To where now that the rug is being pulled out from under you, the security blanket is being snatched off. And now the same demographic or people that you single-handedly destroyed, you are now going to turn to. Watch what I'm saying, y'all. And going to ask for help. But they're not going to ask for help off bucks. What they're going to do is they're going to blame us, the men. Because, everything's our fault. They're going to blame us. They're going to try to shame us into saving them. When that doesn't work, then the tears will come. Mark my words. Mark my words. That's true, AQ. But my thing is, Okay, if that was the case, if that's a good point. Now, let's say that was the case in the majority, right? Let's say if that was the case in the majority. Still, the outcome says otherwise. You have generations, right? I know personally people who are like fourth generation in the projects. Their great grandmother was in the line. They got pictures, in the welfare office because she was like the first out of the first 10 to get their voucher and shit. When the welfare act first came out and shit. Like I know people personally. Shit, I'm like, man, this shit. We been in the project. We was the original. We been living here since they built these joints. And it's like what? And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. You're supposed to use it as a stepping stone. The issue is you've gotten to the point where now people are just using it and they ain't stepping. They staying. Which you can do what you want to do. I'm just saying, I told motherfuckers over a decade ago that this was gonna happen. Nobody listened. Nobody ever listens. Now look at the result. Look at the result. You got women getting evicted left and right, government shut down. It's over. It's over. The Day of Atonement is here. It's over. So what's gonna happen is for one, it's gonna cause us to come together as people, right? Because we're gonna realize that all of the little prejudice, racial, just propaganda bullshit, it's all bullshit. Because at the end of the day, we all in the same boat. So it's gonna bring us together. We're gonna have to come together. We ain't gonna have no choice. But there are gonna be a group of those who they fucked. They screwed. You shit on motherfuckers for so many years, for so many generations, that nobody has any sympathy for you anymore. Nobody's gonna come to your aid. Nobody's gonna come to help you or save you. It's not AQ. It ain't negative. I told you, people's gonna get triggered. It ain't negative or positive. I'm just stating the facts. That's it. How you interpret it or how you take it is on you. I'm just stating the facts. I did my due diligence. I showed love because I ain't had to say shit. Like I said, I've been warning everybody for over a decade. Samurai can vouch. Nobody listen. The Day of Atonement is here, and I feel no sympathy for nobody, and I don't expect nobody for sympathy for me. We make decisions in life, right? Man, women, children. I don't give a dog, cat. I don't give a fuck. You make decisions, right? Whether you know the consequences of your actions or not. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. You will be held, and that's universal. That ain't just in court. You're going to be tried for you what the Bible say. You're going to be weighed. The way your sins got, your heart got to be light as a feather. My heart is light as a feather because I don't hold no. I don't have a heavy heart. If I said it, I said it. If I did it, I did it. It is what it is. If it's in the past, I'm gonna leave it there. I can't change it. So what I'm saying is, however this plays out, whatever transpires, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's what I'm saying, Tony. That's what I'm saying. It's like everybody is your deeds you're being rewarded for your deeds. That's what's going on. So whether your reward is something that you want or something that's good for you or bad for you, hey, it is what it is. These are your rewards for your deeds, for your actions, no matter what they are. Y'all see motherfuckers getting locked up left and right. Indictments going out, secret indictments, motherfuckers on the run, leaving the country. It's over. And you can't run no more. You can't hide. It's over. The gig is up for everybody. Keep telling y'all, we in the age of Aquarius, the age of information. No stone will be unturned. Ain't no more secrets. The age of the secret societies and the little clubs and the secret handshakes, and all that shit is done. Everything is getting exposed. Ain't no more secrets. From now on, you have to be who the fuck you say you are. Ain't no more fake shit. Is there still people out here faking? Yes. But they getting exposed. It's coming out. You can't, it's just a matter of time. So I tell y'all, this whole platform, this network is gonna thrive through all this bullshit. That's why I'm fucking with this shit, because it's genuine. It's real. I don't need to lie. I don't need to play games. I don't need to pretend to be something that I'm not. I am who the fuck I say I am. And I stand on that shit. My opinions are my opinions. If you like them, cool. If you don't, I don't give a fuck. And I'm just keeping it 100. We men at the end of the day. And like I said, this platform is for everybody. I want men to be able to come here, say their piece, and it be respected, whether you agree with it or not. You ain't got to agree with it, because this is what's going to cause growth. When we can come together as men and agree to disagree and still get shit done, man, the world is our playground. But if we sitting around and we can't decide on what color we want the ship to be and shit, and like, what the fuck, motherfucker, let's just get in this motherfucking sail. We got to get to the other side of it. Y'all worried about what color the mother? No, because I want it to be black. Well, I want it to be red. Well, goddamn it, I want it to be white. I don't give a fuck what color the motherfucker is. I'm trying to get on this bitch in sales and we get what the hell we got to go. So it's like we get so caught up in the frivolous bullshit that it's like the big picture gets overlooked. And that's all I'm talking about today is the big picture, the overall picture, right? We could debate all day on how we got to this point, who did what, who do how, the how, the what's the way. But at the end of the day, we're at where we're at because of the decisions that everybody chose to make, right? Whether it was our granddaddies, our great granddaddies, our grandmamas, great grandmamas, whatever, whoever it was, the decisions that our ancestors chose to make, right, got us or where we're at. Whether you're in a good spot, a bad spot, whatever. Think about your family. You got some family members. I got family members that still in the projects. I got some that's living in mansions. Why? If we relatives, we related, right? We come from the same matriarch. How are we not all living the same way? How are we not all privy to the same knowledge, the same information? Because it's something that they know that the ones living in the projects don't. Or the ones that's living in the projects know it too, but they don't want to do the work that's needed to be done to get that mansion. But that's what I'm saying, Tony. You can't have a rug pulled from under you if you're working hard. And even if that's why I say it's certain things that must be in place protection wise. But if we all working together, who's gonna pull the rug from under? There ain't nobody to pull the rug. Because we all on it. If we all on the fucking rug, who can pull it from under? That's what I'm talking about. We working together, unity. I ain't talking about no kumbaya shit, no, we are the world and all that bullshit. I'm not talking about that because there's always gonna be war. There's always gonna be it's called duality. You can't have peace without war, right? So it's always gonna be conflict, right? But my issue is, which I don't have a problem with, because I try to live in harmony with nature. Nature is balanced. So you can't have one without the other. You can't have hot without cold, right? You can't have one without the other. So I'm in agreement with that. But my issue is that it's unbalanced. I just want to bring the balance back. That's it. That's right, Dre. But Shogun, it is always that spirit, but that spirit is needed. Everything that exists for a reason. It's all needed. It's all needed. How would you know what love is if you never experienced hate? How would you know what hate is if you've never experienced love? You need both. It's duality to everything. Yes, he is. Judas is the most famous snitch. Yes, he is. But do y'all get what I'm saying though? That's what I just wanted to touch on that because it's not just the changes that they making with Section 8. It's they're fully doing away with the systems that were used um, to destroy a certain demographic of people, right? Um, and ultimately, what really caused all this was men waking up and saying, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm keeping my money in my pocket. The day that we all come together and say, I'm keeping my money in my pocket, my dick in my pants, that we take our power back. Ain't no baby mama drama if you don't have a baby mama. Now, there's always exceptions to the rule. I know Tony about to come with something. There's always exceptions to the rule. Because I know brothers is locked up right now for child support on a child that ain't even theirs. And they fighting, trying to prove in the DNA test and all that other shit, trying to prove it ain't theirs. Now, I don't know if they changed. I think in Georgia, this was some years back. I forgot who it was I was talking to, but they was saying that they had a chick, I think it was in Georgia, that they was messing with, and he wasn't even living in the state. And I think she put his name on a birth certificate or something. And I think you don't even have to, something in Georgia. I don't know if I can't even remember if it was Georgia. This is a while ago, y'all. But I know it was certain states that basically if the woman puts your name on the birth certificate, you got to pretty much prove that you're not the biological father. I'm like, well, damn. So she just put any motherfucking name on the birth certificate and now you got to pay child support? I'm like, that's crazy. But that's what I'm saying. Those days are over with. It's done. I know Shogun. I beat the case. But yeah, man, them days over with, man. And I'm blessed and I'm honored to see it, you know? And I mean, it's gonna be bad, y'all. It's really gonna be bad. It's gonna be horrible. You know, a lot of children gonna suffer, a lot of women gonna suffer. Hell, it's gonna be men that's gonna suffer. But the ones that stood firm, that stayed solid, you know, didn't stay firm and stay true to their morals, their principles, their code. Um, hey man, it's our time, man. It's our time. The ones that didn't fold, you know, the ones that didn't bitch out, that didn't crash out, that didn't, you know, and went through the fire. Hey, it's time for that phoenix to rise, baby. It's over. It's our time. It's our time, and that don't mean we gotta be spiteful and vindictive and hi bitch and that and the boo boo. You know, get the bitch on the street crying she done got evicted. We ain't gotta do all that. I mean, if you do, I ain't gonna knock you. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it is what it is. I can't tell you how to, you know, enjoy your victory, your W. But you know, I'm just saying we could do better than that. You know, but I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. But it's over. All this shit is over. It's over. It's over. These corporations ultimately what was going on. Lil J, what's up? Ultimately, um, what we're seeing is a shift, and really what caused all of this, and this is why I made the super simp T. Really, what caused all of this is simping. Simping has caused the decay of this nation, the culture, the civilization, the economy, everything. Simping. And it's not that the fact, because you all, like I said, duality, right? You always gonna have, you can't have a pimp without a simp, right? It goes together. But the issue is it's unbalanced. When I'm in DR, y'all see motherfuckers simping. They got simps everywhere. But the issue is here in the States, this is the mecca. This is the fucking the I don't even know what to call it. The fucking the mecca of simps is right here in the States. I don't think there's no country in the world that has more simps than live here. That's why all these chicas and these chicks and the women of these other nations that they trying to come here. They're like, oh, these American men, they ain't some fucking simps. Quick, what's good? But yeah, man, it's over. Checkmate. Checkmate. It's over, and I'm just happy that brothers are waking up, and they just not falling victim to the bullshit no more. Leave these women alone. Vet them. The vetting process. You really gotta vet these women. If she ain't got no values, and they don't fall victim to the little manipulation tactics. You sassy, you this, you that, the men want us to chase them, and that ain't about us wanting you to chase us. They think they the prize. We've always been the prize. How in the hell? That's like, all right, let's think of the Cinderella story. Who's the prize in Cinderella? Is it Cinderella or the prince? Because when I remember the movie, wasn't nobody checking for Cinderella at that ball. She wasn't even supposed to fucking be there. This broke bitch snuck into the fucking ball. Some witch, little witch bitch. They try to dress her up, make her look all pretty and elegant and white and shit. That's a witch. She fucking grants this bitch a witch and uses magic and sorcery, right, to make this bitch look like something that she's not. Cause she a broke bitch, right? So she can go to this ball to get the attention of this prince, right? And she fucked it up. She dropped the bag. She ain't complete the mission. So she on her way out. She ran and shit, and that's when he catch to get the shoe and all that other bullshit. So she ended up getting the dude in the end. But they never tell you the whole story. That's the fantasy. And that's why we fucking these little girls up. Beauty of the Beast, Sleeping Beauty. All these bitches is worthless. Every Disney princess ain't shit. She was quick. Am I lying? I know my delivery might be harsh, but it's just real. It's just real. It's real. Cinderella was a broke bitch. She was a brokey. She was a foster child, whatever. She was in foster care. How you a grown woman in foster care? This bitch was in foster care and she was over 18. So yes, that's why she got treated bad. They wanted to see how they've been training us to feel sorry for these bum ass bitches from a child. From a child. They've been teaching us to be weak ass bitch ass men. Simps. I felt sorry. You should think I'm a lie? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I felt sorry for the bitch too. Damn, why they do Cinderella like that? That's fucked up. But why you felt like that? Cause she looked better than them other bitches that was fucking with her. So they made you think, oh, this cause she a baddie. They just hating on her cause she a baddie and they ugly as shit. No, they was hating on Cinderella cause the bitch was bad as shit but retarded. The bitch was dumb as fuck. Cause how the fuck you had to be special needs? Cause how the fuck are you over 18, bitch? You're a grown ass woman, but you still in foster care. You supposed to been out of the group home. Because if you remember the ladies who house it was, them other two bitches, that was her daughters. Cinderella I think she was adopted or some shit. She was just getting a check off Cinderella. Cinderella grown ass, she ain't getting no money no more, but this bitch ain't got no job, so she ain't got nowhere to fucking live. So she feels sorry for her, she just let her stay there. But that's why she get the treatment she get. See, they ain't gonna tell you all that because it's a kids movie. So that's why she had to sneak and do all the shit she had to do. Then I'm gonna get this man. But they don't tell you. I promise you, they got divorced because I know once the prince found out, he was like, "Oh hell no, bitch! You was a bum bitch. You tricked me. You think I'm about to fucking have kids with you and fucking change your life and take you in my castle? And bitch, hell no. You was a servant, a peasant. That's right, quick. She was a runaway, bruh. Just, okay, Dre, read between the lines. Are you not hearing what I'm saying? She had to be an adult, which means she was of legal age. The shit that she was doing, how you gonna get married if you? I mean, back then, yeah, they might have, but this wasn't no arranged marriage. That motherfucker was 18 plus, bro, and she still was in foster care. So the only way that I know that can happen is if you special. No, he left because he could get that. Come on, bro. He was a prince. He get that every day. Like, come on, bro. I'm trying to bring the movie and the reality into the 20th century. You saying that? So Dre, you saying that he would have kept her just because she could clean and suck him off good? She give him that guac guac. He can get that. He could have got that from any joint, any hoe that was in the fucking building at the ball. All of them was on his meat. That's why they was there. They was there waiting for him. All them other men that was there, I don't even know why they was there because all the hoes that was in the building was there for the prince. That's the only reason they came. He Chris Brown. They was there to pay $1,000 to get a picture with the prince. They wasn't worried about them other niggas. They popping bottles and buying sections for nothing. Prince walk in, oh yeah, everybody just run over trying to get up on the prince. Dollar, salute, salute. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think I get what you're saying. I mean, but there are roles. There are gender roles, but the gender roles, traditional gender roles, are in place for a reason because they make sense. It makes sense for the man to be the provider and the protector, right? Because we're built for it. It makes sense for the woman to be the nurturer and the homekeeper and the babysitter and the take care of the house and the children because she's fit for that. Now, can men do a woman's role? Yes. Can a woman complete a man's role to a certain degree? Yes. But that's not in line with nature. That's all I'm saying. If everybody plays their position and play their role and just be who the fuck they are, then shit will run smooth. I'm putting it to you like this. Has anybody in the chat, y'all let me know in the chat, has anybody ever heard a bird bark? Y'all dog men. Have you ever been outside with your dogs, right? Especially y'all that got kennels, you got maybe 9, 10, 11, 15 damn dogs on your yard. Have you ever been out on your yard and you heard a bird fly over your head barking? Ever. That's right, quit. All this shit. That's why, because Dre know what I'm talking about. I broke this shit down years ago. How Disney has ruined generations at this point. Definitely ruined my generation. Because I think my generation was the first to really be fully indoctrinated with the shit. Because that's when they started pumping out all the Disney movies and shit. Imagine like the 80s babies. All the propaganda bullshit. But, nah, for real, y'all let me know. Have y'all ever heard a bird bark? Have you ever seen an animal try to be something other than what the fuck it is? Has summer ever tried to be winter? No. Nature does what it's supposed to do. That's the one thing I can say that's been consistent my entire life. Nature, summer come when it's supposed to, winter come when it's supposed, and nature does what it's supposed to do. Now, does it snow in summer sometimes? Yeah. Hell, I just made it out before the blizzard in Texas. Literally just made it out. So yes, things happen, but a lot of times situations like that, they're not natural. But that's a whole nother conversation. But do y'all get what I'm saying? Disney really fucked us up. Now, that's Cinderella with her worthless ass. Now, get to these other bitches. Who else? Sleeping Beauty. Now, Sleeping Beauty, I think was the first. I think she was the first. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe she was the first Disney princess, the Sleeping Beauty. Because that's like, my grandmother bought me all the VHS, like the whole collector's joint. Pocahontas, all them joints. I think Sleeping Beauty was the first one. Now, mind you, this disrespectful bitch, Sleeping Beauty, you walking through the fucking woods. Right? Like, where did she come from? Why are you in the woods by yourself in the first fucking place? A bad bitch princess just walked through the fucking woods by herself. I'm tired from all this walking. She sees a fucking cottage. Something smells good. You go and you don't knock it. You just go in these motherfuckers. You don't know who live here. You just go up in this fucking house. You eating they food, drinking they drink and shit. Oh, it's a bed over here. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm tired. Now these hard working ass dwarves, right? You know how they have a hard life. They fucking dwarfs. You already know their life is hard, right? They come back. They out doing what they do, man shit, right? Men at work. They out working. They come home. Motherfucking done ate my shit. What the fuck? Somebody done broke in the house? Sleepy. Well, did you leave my bed? No, I ain't. It's a bitch in my bed. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, Snow White. That's the name. Sleeping Beauty was the name of the movie. You right. What the fuck is going on? It's a bitch in my bed. It's a bitch in your bed. Nigga, look. It's a fucking bitch. It's a grown. Damn, she bad too. Oh, shit. Where the fuck this bitch got? And they just stand around in amazement looking at this badass bitch in their house in their bed, just wondering what the fuck is going on. Then this bitch wake up hysterical, like they in her house. Poke the finger. But real shit. And it's the same thing with all of them. Sleeping Beauty, Pocahontas. Pocahontas was a traitor. She's sleeping with the enemy. John was there to fucking they was coming to them. He was the conquistador. He's fucking they coming over to rape, rob, and pillage. You fucking the enemy, and you the chief damn daughter. How disrespectful! Like damn bitch, out of all the motherfuckers you could fuck on, and then you gonna fuck her. At least you go with the top. Cause John was like, what was he like? The second in command or some shit? He was a captain or he wasn't no soldier. He was like up there. I think he was high ranking in the military and shit. But he was a blonde head, blue eyed, white man. He was handsome. He had bustles and shit. She's like, oh shit, ain't none of these motherfuckers, ain't none of these Indian boys got oh John, I like John. And the next thing you know, you fucking on John. Daddy find out. It's like, come on now. That goes back to what I was saying earlier. So Pocahontas was with the shit. Right, they married his exactly. Dickie Foster. Salute, salute. SBC, facts. See, y'all, why y'all doing this, man? Y'all get me fired up today, man. You don't even want to go to the forbidden fruit. Because who was the first? This is why the Bible, if you read the Bible, you ain't got to be religious, right? Any text, any ancient text, it tells you that women are not to be trifled with. You got to take your relationship, when you dealing with a woman, you got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to be. The serpent didn't talk to Adam. The serpent didn't come to Adam because the serpent knew who to come to. The enemy always comes at the woman since the beginning of time. Now, if Eve was the first woman, and if Eve wasn't shit, what does that tell you? And that's not all. I'm not saying all women ain't shit. What I'm saying is you have to be able to vet your woman properly. When you dealing with a woman, you can't go off of looks. You can't go off of what they saying. And you got to read between the lines. You got to vet them. You got to test them. They have to prove themselves. They have to prove to you that they're not what you are known, what women are known to be. They got to prove themselves. And that's why I say it's better to be a pimp than to be a simp. Those are your only two choices. You're either going to be a pimp or you're going to be a simp. You're either going to control your woman or your woman's going to control you. That's your only two options at the end of the day. I'm joking. I joke a lot. I play a lot. But seriously, like I know a lot of men whose lives have been destroyed. Quick story. We almost at that hour mark. It was an older white guy I had met. This when I was working down in North Carolina, doing working for Spectrum. Cool as shit. I know I rapped to him for probably about a extra hour and a half. We was just venting to each other. He was 72. No, was he 70? No, that was the other dude. This guy was 68. He was 68, living in an apartment, 1 bedroom studio apartment. He was married. I forgot how long he said he was married. It was for a minute. Wife left him, divorced him. After she got a fucking not a BBL. What's the shit when they cut your stomach? She got a gastric bypass. Um, she got a gastric bypass. She was big joint. But while she was big, she was cheating on him, doing drugs, couldn't keep a job, just piece of shit, average piece of shit woman. And she ended up getting a gastric bypass, which he ended up paying for, or got through his insurance. She was on his policy, and started feeling herself. I guess because she lost weight, she getting more attention from men. Now she thinks she can do better than him. Y'all know how it go. They end up getting divorced. She wipe him out for everything. Wipe him out for everything. And I'm like, damn, I'm listening to his story because I'm venting and shit. He let me get my shit off first, tell him about my situation, shit I'm going through. And then he told me his story. And man, I was like, damn, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up. I'm gonna just shut the fuck up. Cause the shit I'm complaining about, I'm like, damn. Ain't no way in hell I done went through all that. But I'm like, the fact that he was able to go through, because uh, he wasn't built like that, y'all. He was a simp. You know what I mean? He was a true simp. Um, but from what I could tell, he was he was a good dude. He just chose wrong. You know what I mean? And he paid dearly for it. And I'm like, that's crazy that because you can bounce back from that. I know a lot of men that bounce back from that, but at that age, ah, that man, the fact that he ain't off himself, I saluted him. I saluted him. You know what I'm saying? I ended up coming back over there doing some stuff for him around the house because he wasn't, in the best of health and shit. Mounted a couple TVs for him and shit. Uh, but man, like it's just a lot of stories, a lot of people I meet, and people I know personally that have went through, man, shit that I don't even think I don't know if I'd have been able to deal with it, wouldn't been able to go through it. I probably wouldn't even have put myself in that situation, but you never know. You can always judge or say what you wouldn't do or what you wouldn't put up with or what you wouldn't, or I would never do that. I wish a bitch would. Hey, man, you can say that shit all day because this shit that I've done, I let slide that the old me would have never. See, Drake could tell you. Drake could tell you. I said I would never get married. I got married. So you never know what the future holds for you. You know what I mean? So never say never. You never know. But you just prepare for the worst, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. That's all I can say. Damn. Might just got an accident. But I'm rapping, y'all. I'm getting these comments. SBC, salute. That's true. That's true. You have to have financial superiority. You have to. You have to. Not just for your benefit and your safety, but for your family's benefit and safety. Especially if you have children, right? You married or you with a joint and y'all got children together. Definitely. So and however she want to play it, you good. And that's why I've said in other lives that we gotta stop. Don't do it, Tony. Don't do it. And to those that are married and happily married, I salute you. This conversation ain't for you. This congratulations. I'm jealous. I wish I would have chose better, but I didn't. You know what I mean? But if I could do it over again, I'm just being honest. I wouldn't get married. There's no benefit. There's literally no benefit. There's nothing that I can do as a married man that I can't do as a single man. And actually, I can do more as a single man than I can do as a married man. Now, you can argue is this tax breaks and benefits and shit that you can get, as a couple or whatever that you can't get single. But I mean, overall, the cost of marriage, the cost of providing for a wife and children, man, ain't no benefits in the world worth that shit, man. It ain't. I'm sorry. Like it The old traditional way of doing things, you know, finding a wife, starting a family, and living happily ever after, that shit is dead. Because ain't no wives out here. Are there women that are raised to be wives? Yes, but they're few and far in between. Social media did a number on these women, man. Did a number on them. It's rare that I go out, pay attention when y'all go out in public, right? And y'all see, just look at the average woman out in public, right? In her car driving, sitting at a restaurant, at Starbucks, drinking a coffee. Everybody on their phone. Everybody on their phone. Can't get your order right. She all up in the phone on TikTok. She mad at you because you trying to get you something to eat for lunch real quick so you get back to work. She mad at you. She on the clock though. She mad at you because she got to get off of TikTok to take your order and still fuck it up. All she got to do is push buttons. She ain't got to manually type shit. None of that shit. She ain't got to, say the order in the microphone like they used to do back in the day. All she got to do is push a button on the screen. They can't get that right. He said, I need to see your parallel pocket tray. Quick, you stupid. That's right. Dial on. Facts. Facts. Deal with the one that fuck with you. Fuck with the woman that fucks with you. I heard a brother, I can't think of his name. He be giving up game on social media or whatever, but all pimps been saying this shit for forever, man. You deal with the broad that likes you. Don't deal with the one you like. Deal with the one that likes you. But a brother said, I seen it the other day on TikTok. He said, man, if the bitch don't look at me like I'm Chris Brown, I don't want her. I said, damn, that's a popcorn player shit. I fuck with that. If she ain't trying to pay $1,000 to take a picture with me, to get a selfie with me, I don't want her. Now, this is the thing. A lot of times as men, we got to be honest with ourselves. Yep, Pimpin' Ken. Thank you, Shogun. Thank you, Drake. Pimpin' Ken. Sometimes as men, y'all, we got to be honest with ourselves. Real shit. We got to be honest. There is no physical attraction to the woman that likes you, because everybody can get it. Come on, let's be real. I think all of us done had, joints that, when they're showing us attention, showing us interest. Maybe she buy you lunch, or she throwing it at you, and you just like, nah, she ain't. I'm good. But whole time, that's the joint you need to be fucking with. See, you concerned about how she look. I'm at the age now. I done been through so much hell with these bad bitches. Man, fuck these bitches. If she ain't bringing nothing of value, I don't give a fuck what she look like. Now y'all done talked. I don't know if y'all seen Katrina yet. 'Cause she's scared to get on the camera, but she bad, beautiful woman. So I lucked up because I chose the one that like me, right? She just happened to be attractive as well. But like I say, sometimes we gotta be honest with ourselves. If the caliber woman that likes you, you ain't attracted to, and really in no kind of fashion, you got some work to do. Or you just need to fucking, I don't know, be honest with yourself. Because it ain't all about looks. Because at the end of the day, I don't care how bad she is. Man, give her 5, 10 years. She ain't going to look like that. Let's just keep it a buck. I mean, yeah, she can be in the gym. She could be athletic. Hey, she going to age, man. Them cakes going to drop. That belly going, that waistline going to spread. That skin going to sag. Them titties going to hang. It's going to happen. I ain't never seen a perky, bad 80-year-old. I done seen some attractive 80-year-olds, but they still look like they're 80. So it's gonna happen. So it ain't just about the physical. Now the physical, we as men, we're physical, we're visual creatures. So we want something that's, pleasing to the eyes. But to be honest with you, I'm at a point in my life, man, what pleases my eyes is me coming home to a home cooked meal made with love. My bathwater already ran. She about to bathe me like a baby. What? What? Nigga, what? Which one of y'all get to get bathed? Huh? You come in the door, she taking your pants down, about to get you right. You been out working all day, ball sweated in a motherfucker. She don't give a fuck. I'm going to suck it dirty and I'm going to suck it once it's clean. Who getting that? Let me know. Who getting that? Or you getting attitude when you getting how? Hamburger helper and shit. Or carry out. Pizza, fast food, DoorDash. It's coming out your account. So I'm just saying, y'all, it's you get what you I mean, whatever you willing to tolerate, that's what you're gonna get, man. That's what you're gonna get. Cause I know females that probably been with other dudes and, ran them through the mud and, wasn't doing shit and just getting all the benefits from them, and then they start fucking with me and shit. That bitch putting in work. She putting in work. I don't be doing all this for niggas. Well, I ain't niggas, bitch. Well, I don't be don't be thinking I'm gonna be doing this all the time. Man. That's fine. Cause what you won't do, somebody else will. Somebody else will. I got options, baby. I got options. And they hate when you got options. But that shows you they ain't shit. Because only a woman with no value will be upset with the fact that her man has options. Because she loved the fact that you had options when she met you. Because that's what attracted her to you. Damn, all these girls want to fuck him. It must be something I want them too. But then when she gets you, now she want to be selfish. She want to keep you to herself. Okay, cool. But then that means everything that I got, all these, oh, so you want me to give all my hoes up for you? Well, that mean everything all my hoes was doing, you got to do. Everything that these women was doing, you got to do by yourself. I don't want to hit, no, I'm tired. I don't feel like it. My head hurt. I'm on my period. I don't want to hit none of that shit. That's the trade-off. And if you ain't cool with that, then don't. I'm on my period. I'm mad at you, so no, don't touch me. All right, well, let me go call. You better not go to, huh? So I'm supposed to be deprived. I'm supposed to go without because you got an attitude. When you piss me off, I still pay the rent, right? I don't say, well, you know what? I was gonna pay. You get the eviction notice on the door. And what the hell is this? You ain't paid the rent in 3 months? No, because you made me mad, so I didn't pay the rent. Like, we don't do that shit. We still gotta handle our responsibilities as a man. Whether we mad, we angry, we hate the bitch guts, whatever, we still gotta do what we supposed to do. But for some reason, right? These women think that they can do, and I'm gonna tell you what the reason is. It's because we don't stand 10 toes. Stop talking. As men, we gotta stop talking and show action. You tell that motherfucker one time what it is. After that, it's action. Ain't no talking. You have to do that. And how you start out is how you gotta hold out. Because they gonna try you. You establish those boundaries, she gonna push, Once she see that you ain't letting up, she gonna let off for a minute. She gonna think about it. You seem like you kind of, you letting up a little bit. She, oh, let me try that. No, God dang it. I thought he was gonna do, they gonna do that forever. And then don't take it personal. Because at the end of the day, she just wants it's the reassurance. She wants you to validate and reassure her that she made the right decision in picking you or dealing with you. That's all it is. Is you the man that I think you are? Are you the man that you present yourself to be? Are you still that man? That's it. That's it. That's all it is. But you gotta do the same to her too. You gotta test her. You still the woman out there? Are you bullshitting? Huh? Are you slacking out? What the fuck is this? Hamburger, goddamn hamburger helper. Let me call Mara Saul. Fuck this shit. Get her over here, make me some tacos, some damn pupusas. I ain't got time for this shit. You better not call it. Well, you better get your ass in that kitchen. That's right, SBC. Stoic. You have to be stoic. You gotta be. It's that Machiavelli shit. You gotta be stoic, man. This shit is a game to them. We be out here taking this shit serious. They playing. They playing, y'all. I know this shit from a child. I just never wanted to acknowledge it. I never wanted to believe it. My father was always working. I was around women, young. But that's why they was being their true self around me, because I was a child. By me being a child, they don't see me as a threat. So they being their true self. I saw what they talk about, and I'm talking about teenage girls, my mother, my aunts, my cousins, they friends and shit, my sister, her friends. I seen how they act, the things they talk about, how they play men, and it. Oh yeah, girl, this he like. Oh, he cute. Oh, you like him? No, I don't like him. He ugly. Oh yeah, he gonna take me on a date Friday. Oh, where y'all going? Yeah, girl, he take me to Applebee's. See, back then that Applebee's was the shit. You could take bro to Applebee's. It wasn't like now and shit. But oh yeah, he taking me to Applebee's, girl. Oh for real? Oh yeah, girl, you better you better keep him. Matter of fact, Cuzzo, Drake could attest to it. Remember, it was some nigga, what was that nigga name, Dre? Matter of fact, Anya was talking to him, and I think Kenya and all them, they was like, oh yeah, he got he got a good job. I think they was trying to give him something. Think he had a good job, or had a car, a new car. I don't know, some shit. They was all on him.
What it do? What it do?
Oh shit, he made it. Salute. What's good?
Hey, what's going down, man?
Man, I'm just
Yeah,
on here running my fucking mouth. Ain't nothing, man. Talking my shit.
yeah. Nah, I had to get myself out the barbershop. They moving barbershops, man.
Oh,
Take a, yeah.
so you got everything straight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, man.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, Dre, Tony, Solo, and who else? AQ, Quick, Dylan. They in here, man. Bloodthirst.
Yeah, they in here today,
Yeah,
man. In here laughing at me talking
yeah,
my shit.
yeah, yeah, man.
I'm spitting facts though.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, Tony, that was the spot, man. I take a lot of hoes to Applebee's, man.
Yeah.
That motherfucking late night, man. What was it? I think Sunday.
Hey, 2 for 20. 2 for 20.
2 for 20, and they had the half off appetizers on Sunday.
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah, yeah.
shit.
And then the after hours,
Yep.
I ain't know about the after hours. I messed around and messed around and stayed there late by accident. We was, and then they was like, oh yeah, we got after hours. I said after hours. Oh, shit.
Yep. Everything half off. Yep. Applebee's used to be the spot, man. And I don't know. The hoes got bougie. That's why I said I left the game alone. I ain't, man. Shit, it went from Applebee's to. It depends on the caliber a woman I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah,
was like a little chill joint, I'll take you to Applebee's. The hood rats, man, you getting Wendy's.
yeah,
Hood rats get Wendy's, and I feel like that's an upgrade from McDonald's. Cause I know you can afford McDonald's, you a hood rat, but you used to McDonald's, so I'm gonna give you something a little better. I'm gonna give you Wendy's, but I ain't gonna give you the 4 for 4. I ain't gonna give you the
mm-hmm.
value menu shit, baby. I'm about to buy you a menu. I mean, not a menu. What did you call it?
Value meal.
A number meal. Girl, you can
Yeah,
pick through 1 through 14. What you want? Oh, you gonna give me a whole meal? Yeah, girl. Ain't no dollar menu over here. What you want? A Dave double? A triple? Girl, get the triple. You know you like that beef. Get you 3 patties on that. Ah! Get you 3 patties on that motherfucker.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, look, Dre, you ain't shit. Hell yeah. Like, girl, they got the Asiago. You know the ratchet ass, but they can't even play. Ooh, can I get the Asiago? I want the Asiago chicken. I want the Asiago. Oh, that look good. I want that Asiago. I want that Asia go. What that Asia go chicken. Y'all stupid. See, Tony cold, man. I can tell Tony gorilla pimp, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tony gorilla pimp. I can tell. Tony don't he is not showing no fucking love. No. Bitch, you eating right. Your stomach is
Mm-hmm.
full.
Mm-hmm.
Don't matter what you bitch. Just be grateful that your stomach full, ho.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take this 4 for 4. Get the fuck out of my face. Damn, he didn't even give it a whole 4 for 4. He kept the nuggets in the tray.
Nah, man. Nah,
Oh shit.
the thing you take him to Golden Corral, man.
Hell nah, go to Corral too expensive now.
No, I used to know the manager up in that bad boy. I used to get half out, $10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. Being there driving the chef in there nuts. Let me get another steak. Yeah, let me get another steak. Yeah, I want another one. Yes.
Y'all wild as shit, man. Now don't backtrack that, Tony. You done told on yourself. I done Tony, Gorilla Pimp. I do it. Tony, we don't let them hoes. Hey, tell the truth, Tony. You used to listen to Project Pat. Did you fuck with Project Pat? Did you own his album, that CD? What was the name of that shit? I know you know Big A.
Yeah. I did. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to think of the name of it. It ain't.
I got it. I got the album. I just can't think of the name of it. I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Not Getty Great. No, Getty Great was the first one. Mr. Don't Play. Look, SBC now. You telling on yourself, SBC. Telling on yourself. Here, Gorilla Pimp too. I'm a gorilla on a hoe.
I did.
No pimp, nigga, you ain't know.
Yeah.
See, y'all niggas ain't shit. I knew it. That's why y'all in here. I know y'all ain't shit. Y'all just like me. Y'all ain't shit. I knew it. But it's gonna take us. It's gonna take the ain't shit niggas to change the world. We the ones we the black sheep. We the ones that nobody can stand. But it's the reason why they can't stand us. Cause we just being who the fuck we are. We know who we are. And we okay with that. And we gonna make the adjustments necessary that's needed for ourselves. Not for other people's validation or for their approval. Fuck it. Fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be us. I'm telling you, it's our time. The real is time for the real. All the fake shit is done.
Yeah.
Over. Yeah, I fuck with Zero too. I used to fuck with Zero hard. Yeah. But shit, man, you all late and shit. I gotta get up over here, man. I got shit to do.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Take my medicine and shit.
Yeah, man. Man, but yeah,
you gonna have to run this one back.
I am. I'm gonna go jam it out, man.
I ain't even get to finish. I was gonna go through. You know what? I'm gonna do. Matter of fact, tomorrow, I'm gonna have it prepared for y'all. I'm gonna break down all the Disney bitches, all the damn princesses, and how ain't none of them worth a damn.
Yeah,
and how it's programmed.
Do that.
I mean, all of them. The first one, all the way up to who's the most Moana with her worthless ass. All of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, man, y'all be safe. Enjoy your day. Keep your head on a swivel, man. It's dangerous. It's treacherous out here, man. It's treacherous. Everything is a plot and a ploy to get in your head in order to get in your pockets. Keep your head on the swivel, man. And peep game. Y'all be safe, man. Any last words, my brother?
No, sir, man. Be back tomorrow, man.
All right, man. Y'all be safe. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Okay, so you watch the show. Now it's time to level up. Hit that join button and get the VIP treatment. Early access, behind the scenes, and even shout-outs on the spot. Get in the mix with the real ones, breeders, fans, and all the dog lovers. Join the fam, be a part of something bigger. Starting at just $1, you get access to the best content we got. And that's not all. Members get 10% off all merch and gear. Plus, you're on the priority list for getting your next pup. You're in the loop. To join, just click the join button below this video. Pick your tier and boom, you're part of the squad.
We built different.